tuning in. That noise was the back of the head. It's just up. Hello. We'll wait. Give it a little time for others to join us. This is what we're going to be covering today. All right, we're going to be looking at the 9-9 portal, and yeah. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance, and my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial esoteric guide, beacon, and here for the 10th and final time on this journey. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much. I'm just getting started. We are going to be looking at the 999 portal, and I'm going to be covering all 12 zodiacs, as well as covering some downloads and things that Most High has shared with me during my meditation this morning. Okay, so again, thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Let me look at I'm in Malaysia. I'm not putting a shirt on. It's hot in here. And if I turn the air on, it'll drown out the noise. So I'm not going to put a shirt on. But thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're tuned into Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Stop paying attention to the physical. That's part of the Earth's problem at this point in time. Okay. You go to the beach, don't you? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We're going to be talking about the 9-9 portal today, and I'm going to be covering specifics for each of the 12 zodiacs, as well as downloads from my meditation this morning and my walks. Some of you could be seeing feathers. Okay, I have a lot of them from my walks over the last 2 days. Okay, feathers. A lot of you could be seeing feathers. Okay. All right, so my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel and Gaia beacon. I am here for the 10th and final time on this planet to help us raise the vibration, not just of ourselves, but also of Gaia, okay, Earth. Man has deprived Gaia for a long time and not treated Earth right, as divine has given it to us. And so Gaia has not given to man the things that Gaia could give to man because man doesn't treat Gaia right. Same thing with you. If someone treats you bad, hopefully you remove your energy from them and you no longer give them your energy, right? Because you don't feed what hurts you. Okay? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get started here and what 42 say. Okay. All right. So again, I mentioned 9/9. Okay. So we know today is September 9th as I'm recording this. Okay. It's September 9th. Again, I'm in Malaysia currently. So um, uh, then it's 2025. Okay. And 2025 is also a 9. So this is a very rare 999 portal on the heels of total lunar eclipse. Okay. So we just had the blood moon, and then, okay, now we're going to be in the 9/9 portal. Sorry about that. We're in the 9/9 portal in Pisces. In Pisces. All right. So Pisces could be highly aspected in any ascendant, moon, sun sign. Okay. Or north node. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. And so, with this rare 999 portal, the next time we will see a 999 portal um, will be in another 9 years. Okay, that's the next time we will see this portal. Or, okay. All right, so, all right. So I have a question for you, and we're going to take a look at a little bit of this here about your energetic signature. Okay. I have a series on the platform called What's Your Aura? That's a book written by Mystic Michela. And, but your energetic signature, when I was meditating today, Divine Source uh, said said the word your energetic signature. Signature is another word for frequency. Okay, so your energetic frequency. We're talking about your emotions. We're talking about your feelings. We're talking about your experiences, and we're talking about observations. Okay, all of those things that you absorb. Okay, through here. Okay, here. Okay, sexually through your sacral. Okay, all of these things. Okay, and then your mind, okay, as well as your heart feelings, okay, or emotions, all right. And so consider that on this 9/9 portal. In the moment, obviously, and your energetic signature changes like, okay, so you're driving down the street, you're happy, all is well, things are going good, it's a great day, and all of a sudden somebody slams on their brakes in front of you, you slam on the brakes, spill your coffee, right, on your way into work. Now, that probably just changed your energetic signature. Okay, hopefully not for the day, but it probably changed your energetic signature. Okay, for some time. Okay, so it does change frequencies, right? They change. Um, so consider that today. You might want to look into energetic signatures, or perhaps the series "What's Your Aura," and that will help guide you in regards to your frequency, your aura, how to identify your aura, and that sort of thing. Okay. All right. But energetic signature is important. Um, okay. When I got up this morning and I went out for my walk, and I walked for a while, I walked a couple of miles probably today. I walked probably 2, 3 miles today. I walked this morning. Um, and because it's overcast, and so although it's hot here in Malaysia, with the overcast and a little breeze, it's beautiful. And I love the climate. I love the weather, tropical weather. I don't like snow. I don't do snow. I I'm gonna live where the weather suits my clothes, and I like flip flops, t-shirts, and no shirts. Right? And I'm good with suits and all that sort of thing too, right? If necessary. But I'm saying for my daily life, as an Egyptian shaman ancestry, I like nature, being out in the middle of nowhere. Give me acres, give me a creek, give me a river, right? I'm that type of spirit being. Okay. And some of you may identify with that as well, and not wanting to be inner city. Okay. Um, all right. So, talking about your energetic frequency, I mentioned thoughts, emotions, experiences. Okay. If you are an empath or you consider yourself an empath. So, what is an empath? An empath is someone who is a spiritual sponge, if you will, when it comes to the energy of others. Okay. So, when you walk into a room, you can sense. Ooh, okay. Someone doesn't tell you anything is wrong. You just sense it. They didn't call you. They didn't email you. They didn't text you. You just, because you're in connection energetically with that individual, brother, sister, mother, father, friend, coworker, whoever, and you just, mm, right? Divine gives you a dream. You have a dream about someone. Same thing. Okay. Right. So you are an empath if you experience those types of things. You walk into a room and you're in a party. I experienced this. You walk into a room and you spend hours in crowds and that sort of thing. You may get back home and find that you really need to take a break. You really need to, and just kind of like, right? That is because you are an empath and you may not have known that initially, but that is why you leave crowded places, or you can only stand being in those types of environments for a certain period of time, and then you need to go and you need to like rejuvenate, okay, because you're an empath. Okay. So if you are just coming into that wisdom, that's something that you might want to look into. You might want to start meditating to cleanse out that energy. You can surely use crystals. Okay. This is tourmaline. Okay. And this is mica. Okay. But you can use crystals to cleanse your energy and heighten your empathic abilities. Okay, you can do that. All right. Next, I'm going to talk about so that's on one side when you're looking at someone else. Okay, so when you're talking about your energetic signature, okay, your energetic signature and your frequency, okay, these are the things that you need to look at. Your inner state, okay, and again, I mentioned walking into a place, feeling different, it changing your feelings, your emotions, you feeling funny about it, okay, or not, okay, you could feel great about it, okay. Mindfulness and consciousness, okay. So consciousness is a very, very, very important key here. It's one of the what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? It's one of the cornerstones. Thank you. Cornerstones. Okay. So consciousness, most people on this planet, they function in an unconscious way. So time to make the donuts, for those of you who remember that commercial from the 80s, Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. You may be enjoying Dunkin' Donuts or did today. But with your consciousness, most people today, and they do this is the way the system is set up. You are birthed, you are taught to go to school, stand in lines, you are taught to color inside the lines, you are taught to, raise your hand, you are taught to write, and all those raising it, there's nothing wrong with raise your hand. Yeah, raise your hand, don't just blurt things out. That's fine to have order in the classroom, right? But coloring inside the lines, and this is a program, this is the program so that they keep you within this certain space. And so it trains you to never go outside of what I'm teaching you. So if I teach you A to Z, never look outside of those 26 alphabets in the case of the Western English language. Never look outside of those 26 alphabets, even though there might be 58. Okay? Never look outside of those because that's all I taught you. That is the system. Okay? And it's not just the American system, it's the global, that is the karmic Illuminati system. That is it. Okay? That is the matrix. Okay? But that system starts at birth. Okay? And in fact, it starts at conception if your carrier, okay, is not awakened. It starts at conception if your carrier is not awakened. Okay? But conscious living, most people do not live consciously, they live unconsciously. Okay? They wake up, they go to work, they take the kids to school, they get a job, they go to school, get a good education, and they get a job, then they retire, then they get a couple dollars every month, and then that's it. And then they die. And they hopefully own a home or something along the way, right? That is the most horrific program ever. Ever. Because it does nothing for you. The true you who has been here before. That's why you experience deja vu. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to get into the zodiacs and yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the zodiacs and take a look here and see what it is that you should concentrate on during this portal, this 9/9 portal. And it'll last for a few days. Portals always last for a few days, just like retrogrades, okay? Mercury retrogrades, the energy comes in 3-4 days prior and it stays for 7 days after, right? So energy is like that, okay? All right. Let me take a look at the comments. Yes, we make our own happiness, that's right. I am from the U.S., Josh, but I am in Malaysia currently. Okay, I'm traveling in Southeast Asia, Southeast Asia. Okay. All right. So Aries. Okay. So Aries, a cycle is ending, but a new one is calling your name. Trust your instincts because the possibilities for the future are endless, Aries. Okay. All right, Aries. So let's go ahead and get a couple of Zodiac. Get a couple of cards. Universe, divine source, thank you so much for sharing all that you've shared with me in regards to this 9/9. Put something behind this. So there we go. Okay. So, and there might be something about something falling down again. Divine source told me to brace for impact. Okay, and that's for those of us who resonate with the same timeline. We have the Ten of Pentacles that just came out, and brace for impact. Okay, Ten of Pentacles that just came out for you, Aries. So congratulations. Okay. All right. So, Aries, we have the Ten of Pentacles for you for abundance. Okay, and this is also fulfillment. You see the family down there? This is also for fulfillment. Okay, so if you do not have a family, and that's a confirmation, I just got a confirmation from a Facebook something. Okay, all right, so confirmation, Aries. Okay, so if you desire a family, okay, and you are single, celibate, and you are prepared to receive, then, okay, this could be your season, Aries. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get a lifestyle card. There are other cards that came out here. Yeah, well, let's get a lifestyle card. Okay, oh, on the back we have revolving door. Okay, so that's what the 9/9 portal is here to end. It's here to end the revolving door for those of us who are of high vibration. Yes, yeah, that's a tarot card. Okay. These are lifestyle cards, but they're tarot cards. I mean, you could use any card for tarot. You could use Uno cards for tarot. It doesn't matter. Okay? You could use Uno cards for tarot. If you understand what the cards mean, you could use a playing deck of cards. You know what I mean? A standard 52 deck of cards. You could use, right? Okay. If you understand what they mean. Okay. So we have a mixologist here. Okay. So a bartender, okay, or someone who is a witchcraft warlock who's been or warlock who's been doing kitchen spells or whipping up stuff and sending it against you or whatever else. Okay, Taurus, Aries. But for you, if you are doing the energetic work, it's coming to an end. All right. Okay. And let's go ahead and get you a crystal. Okay. Go ahead and get you a crystal. And again, these are crystal cards. Okay. Someone's name could be Crystal. That's a part of your journey. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you so much for clicking play. It's not often that I go live, um, but I was definitely drawn to do so today. And in fact, I sat there for a couple of minutes, seconds maybe, and just considered it. And but yeah, okay. So for you, Aries, okay, bloodstone, okay. So bloodstone, okay, is four, and this is very hard. This writing on here is very hard to read. But I'm gonna show you the card, okay. Bloodstone, okay. So let me see if I can read this. I can't read that. Yeah. Just because of the color and the contrast of the wording on the background. I don't know. It needs to be like super bright in here, and it's not. There's only one light above. And I don't have a flashlight or anything, and there's no light on the tablet. So, but bloodstone, Aries. Oops, I didn't mean to throw that. I didn't mean to throw it at you, Aries. Someone could be throwing something at you. Okay? Someone could be throwing something at you. Okay? So, let's go ahead and take part of the stack here, and we're just going to place these cards in here, and we're going to see what messages come out for you, Aries. Okay, I have a stack. There's a lot more than this, but this is what the stack is. It's index cards that I've written on. Okay, various messages and names and places and events and things of that nature. Okay, and I'm going to do this for each sign, so please be patient with me. Okay, so Aries, you are bona fide. Okay, or you're dealing with a false mother who's a bona fide witch. Okay, this mixologist. Okay, one or the other, take it as it resonates. Okay, you are bona fide, but this could be a bona fide witch or warlock that's been doing evil against you. All right, so thank you, Aries. Next, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, thank you for tuning in. It's time to release old attachments, Taurus. Reflect on the friendships and groups that no longer resonate with you as new connections await you. Okay? New connections, Taurus, new connections. Okay? You could be a bull, or bulls resonate with you for some other reason. Be a bull, I mean your spirit. You heavily resonate with. Are you ready, Taurus? Are you ready for what divine source has for you? Are you ready for what your ancestors have for you? Or have for you? Are you ready? Here comes an opportunity. Okay, here comes an opportunity, Taurus. Okay, let's get a lifestyle card for Taurus. Friendships, groups that no longer serve you, release them, okay? So that you can make room for new connections, okay? All right. And you could be a festival goer, okay? You see this? Right. They might be traveling, right? They look like they might be on a little something, getaway, staycation, vacation, okay? You could be getting that message, right? Somebody wants to go on vacation with you. All right, Taurus. All right, so that's the lifestyle card. And you may resonate with the dress, the hair, the sunglasses, the skin tone, or festivals. You might be a festival goer. All right. Oh, I need to pull angel numbers. Okay. So I owe Aries an angel number. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull tarot for Taurus. 999 portal, divine source, ancestors of Taurus. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Oh, I did that already, but look. I'm telling you, Taurus. I'm telling you, Taurus. Whoever you are, you have Taurus highly aspected in your birth chart. There's an opportunity that's coming towards you, and I hope you have, I really do hope you're ready. I really, really do. Divine Source had me pull that card, extra card, for a reason. Okay? Right. So let's go ahead and get Crystal. Maybe I can read this card in here with the lack of lighting. That's just the way this hotel room happens to be. Okay, so Scolosite. Okay, Scolosite. Let me show you the card. Okay. All right. Scolosite. Oh, okay. So if you're up all night, okay, so Taurus, if you're having issues sleeping, okay, you need to get some scolanite or it would help you. Okay, Scolosite, sorry. Okay, that would help you. Okay, it's for those who have issues sleeping at night. Okay, so if you're not a night owl, but witchcraft and all that sort of thing from others have kept you up, or you notice that you're staying up or whatever, then it's probably an indication that you need to do some work. Okay. All right, so we have house fire. Okay, so there's a house fire, Taurus. There's something about a house fire and a hug. Okay, if you have a house fire, it's probably safe to say you could use a hug, right? You probably could use a hug. All right, so you could be giving this hug to someone, Taurus, during this 9-9 portal or soon after. Okay, or they're giving you one. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the genuine offer, Taurus. Here we go with the genuine offer and the Ace of Cups. You hear the siren? I'm in a hotel building. You hear the siren? In an interior room, no window. You hear it? Genuine offer. Okay? Okay? Here we go. Go spend time out in Gaia. Okay? Go spend time out in Gaia so that your ancestors can show you all that they're doing, all the synchronicities that they're bringing to you, not just, yeah, not just oracles. Okay? Not all who cry, Lord, Lord, believes. Recognize it, collective, the entire collective, not just Taurus, the entire collective. Recognize not all who say, Lord, Lord, believe. If you don't believe me, go take a look at the Catholic Church. If you don't believe me, go take a look at the recent news in the U.S. about the churches getting busted out their ass for all sorts of karmic activity. Okay? All who say, Lord, Lord, do not believe. Okay? Don't forget to go outside today, Taurus, and ground yourself with Gaia. Okay? Star. Someone has a nasty sacral. Okay? So someone jumps on anything or let anything jump on them. They are a dog. They are a bitch. Okay? And I don't mean that in a scientific term, like the female dog is. I mean that in the most derogatory sense. Okay? Right? So Johnson. Okay? So there's nasty sacral and Johnson. Obviously, this could be a last name. Okay? But yeah. All right. And then finally, we have for you, Taurus, we have hidden musical gifts. These could be making way for you. Okay. Your gifts make room for you and place you before mighty men and women. Okay. All right. And we have Harris, Harold. Okay. And finally, any of these names, Taurus, could resonate for you. All right. Thank you so much. Taurus, now let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay. Gemini, a professional chapter is coming to a close. This in turn helps you to make room for a brand new path. 9 is endings for a new beginning with the 10. Let go with the 10. With the 10, where's that 10 of Pentacles one? Yeah, with a 10. Let go of old titles and allow yourself to step into your purpose. Okay? Allow yourself to step into your purpose. Give yourself permission, Gemini, to say, I am worthy. I deserve this. Okay? Oh, I see. We have the crystal card here. I didn't see that card still down there. Okay? All right. All right, collective. All right. The other card, this card says this, so I took, right? But I took the next card. There's something about Sean today for sure. Okay, Sean, Shawn, Shawn, Sean, right? And it could be spelled Sean, but the way I've seen it today, and I've seen it several times, and I'm about to show you another time. Okay, all right. And this says, love your enemy from a distance. Okay, but there's on the back, there's Shauna. Okay, so Gemini, your name could be Sean, or a Sean is significant to your journey. Okay, the next one, and again, I will split by the crystal, is the name Corey. Okay, Shauna, Sean, Corey. All right, all right. Oh, hold on a second. Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. I'm gonna pull another card because that's right. She might watch. I don't know. Okay. You should probably get an attorney. Okay. Celebrity starseed. Okay. And I owe Aries and Taurus. I owe Aries and Taurus an angel number, as well as Gemini. Cool. 1331. Good fortune. You saw that. Okay. So we have for Aries, we have 1331. You could be seeing the angel number 331, 1331, 3113. Okay. Time or otherwise. Have faith in your skills and talents as they, it's already out here, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on the way. Everything will work out in your favor. 1331. Confirmation. Okay. Next, for Taurus, we have 2424. Okay. 524 could be significant for you. All right. Good times. Okay. Good times. JJ, Florida Evans, Esther, James, Amos Cookies, famous Amos Cookie. All right. So, good times. Okay. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure if you tell your family and friends how you feel. You'll find out that all of you are on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are coming to you if, or rooting for you. We're coming to you too. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you. That's what we're here for, right? Spread love, but with wisdom. Okay, and this is wisdom. Okay, this right here is knowledge. This is wisdom. There's a difference. This is wisdom. Okay, this is knowledge. There's a difference. Gemini, 2222. Okay, angel number for feminine forces. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge. Listen. I don't know about the don't judge part, because if I didn't judge, I wouldn't have walked away from the karmic shit that I was involved in or that was trying to unalive me. Hello, Sagittarius. I'm a sun sign Sagittarius. Okay. 11/29. That's the 333rd day of the year. Okay. That's my birth date. Okay. That doesn't mean anything necessarily in and of itself, because there are karmic people who are born on 333rd day of the year too, I'm sure. Russell Wilson, the NFL quarterback, was born in 1988, but he was also born on 11/29. Stephon Diggs, the NFL wide receiver, was also born on 11/29, but obviously not 1974. Okay, so next, Cancer. Cancer. Old beliefs and perspectives are fading away. Whether it's a new study, travel opportunity, a leap of faith that leads into a brand new chapter. Okay? All right, Cancer. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Divine has to show you. Okay. With the Tarot. With the Tarot first. Man, ooh, coming out art. We'll take it. It's for victory. Six of Wands. Okay. You know what this is speaking to me right now? This is speaking about a promise. Okay, when I showed you the card in the moment, I heard promise. This is speaking about a promise. Okay? Not a promise a human made to you, a promise from your ancestors, a promise from Most High. Okay? A promise from the Sanhedrin Council, the Galactic Federation. Okay? A promise. Okay? But that's victory. Three of Wands. You could feel like a nomad. Okay? You could feel like a nomad. Again, I'm traveling in Southeast Asia, I guess, so that digital nomad is a big thing. Like, that's a big term right now, digital nomad. That's a big thing. Or popular thing, I guess you could say. Next, take those two cards. Get a lifestyle card, Divine Source, for Cancer. Man, Cancers, thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Thank you so much. 1969 could be could be complete for your journey. 1969 could be complete for your journey. 1969 could be complete for your journey. Something associated with 1969. Okay, we have the delete button out here. Okay, so Cancer, there could be somebody that you're needing to delete. So just press the button. If your intuition is telling you to do so, just press the button. Okay. One of the things that I get criticized about often is the cutoff game. And I have no problem walking away from people who have shown me who they are, and I don't want to align with that. I have no problem walking away from that. And over years, friends have criticized me, co-workers, business clients, because I'll drop a client or whatever, right? And I'm not an accountant anymore, but I will drop a client. You don't want to do this. You don't want to abide by this. You want me to cheat on this. You want me to lie on this. You want me to, right? So cutoff game, extremely important. It has to be strong. Okay, let's get an angel number for you, Jim, or Cancer. Angel number for Cancer, please. Universe, Most High. Thank you so much. Ascended Masters. 2002 could have been an interesting year for you. Or you could be seeing 2222, like so. The Void. You have more control over your life than you realize, Cancer. Learn and execute your interests, or what interests you. So your interests, same thing. Turn things around. It goes better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. That's the second time we're hearing go outside. So go outside. Okay. Go outside today if weather's permitting. Go outside. Okay. Enjoy the 999 weather. Okay. Um, Crystal. Let's get a crystal for you, Cancer. You could be a Cancer, of course, born in 1969. Okay. So, Lib, Libyan gold tektite. Libyan gold tektite. Okay, I'm going to show you the card. Okay. All right, Cancer. So let's go ahead and take your cards and insert them into the stack and see what Most High wants to reveal to us about your journey at this point in time. Amun Ra is very heavy. In fact, I just removed like a couple of cards the other day, and I was already getting Amun Ra, and I just pulled the card out, and it's just been sitting out next to me, right, on the bed. Um, but yeah, okay. So don't forget to thank your divine source or your divine source. Don't forget to thank your ancestors and whoever else, Amun Ra, Sun, Moon. Don't forget to thank them for being who they are. Those are portals. Okay. So you might need to delete Florence, or there's someone living in a place called Florence that might need to be deleted. Florence, South Carolina. Okay. Delete. Okay. Florence. And then I say Florence. I said Florida Evans, Florence, see, fluoride. Okay, someone have halitosis. Human resources cancer. Okay, so this could be an opportunity. Human resources coming to you, or in a karmic or dark energy. Okay, someone could have been using you as human resources. Okay, siphoning your money, siphoning your sacral energy, siphoning your heart energy, siphoning your love energy, siphoning your abundance, right? Blocking your third eye, all that sort of thing. Okay, and that's split on 2002. And spell work reversed. Hallelujah. Okay, welcome to the 9-9 portal. Okay, spell work released cancer. So dance. Okay, all right. So dance. Next, we have these names associated with your journey, Cancer. Take a look. Okay, that is split by in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, so Cancer, anyone that you are aware of could live in St. Louis, Missouri. That's one of these names or more of these names. All right. So, yeah. Okay. And then we have, check it out. Cancer, you're free to be single because you could have left one of those names or any other name that you see during this reading if you watch the entire reading. Okay? But you are free to be single, which means you're free to mingle. Okay? So go out, have fun. Don't get busy, you know what I'm saying? But go have fun. Yeah, get out. Okay, again, if you're an empath, I understand. Trust me, I have no personal phone numbers of friends or anyone in my phone book, in my phone. Okay, I have my dark night of the soul and ego death and walking away from what no longer serves me. It has led me down the road less traveled. That's for certain. Okay, I have no friends today in the 3D that I am aware of. Okay, and certainly no one that I communicate with. I go days without talking to a human. Okay. All right. So we have right, the stone that's going to best benefit you at this point in time, Cancer, along with these names: Gabriel, Isaac, Anthony, and Caleb. And you might be saying this when you find out whatever's going on, collective, and Cancer. You might be saying this. What in the Sam Hill is going? You might be saying that. You might say, "What the hell? What in the hell?" You might be saying that already. Right? It definitely. It's been some interesting news and things coming out for sure. Globally, it's been some interesting. So we're getting a lot of names now. Cancer for you, we got a lot of names. Okay? And this is a sticky situation. So Charles could be in a sticky situation in this Three of Wands energy. Okay? And if he is, that's in the reverse. Charles, sticky situation. On the back, we have grandmother. Okay? Charles or grandmother, sticky situation. Sounds kind of rough. All right? So, Cancer, thank you so much. Next, we have Leo. Leo, time to turn the page. Okay, not like that. That's backwards. Forwards. Your relationship or connection to old entanglements no longer serve you. Release what drains you and make space for what energizes and inspires you. Yep. All right, Leo. Okay. So I am Leo Venus. Okay. Leo Venus. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look and see. Oh, okay. So we have a message tarot card for this one. First message. And it is the high priest, or excuse me, high priestess. Okay. I'm starting to see more clearly the lies and the masks of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. Okay. So someone, their third eye is starting to be open, so they're starting to see what cannot be seen. Okay. They're starting to see what cannot be seen. All right. Lifestyle card, please, for Leo. Leo ancestors. Oh, we have two. Right on it, collective. Right on it, Leo. Take a look. You got a liar who's still lying, and receipts. Receipts on the liar. Okay? All right. So, collective, Leo, there are receipts on the liar. Okay? There are receipts on the liar. Okay? Investigators could already have that information, or they're coming into it soon. All right. Next, let's get a crystal card for you. I hope those that I've mentioned already, I hope you've enjoyed your birthday this year, your birthday season this year, whenever it happens to be. Whenever it happens to be, I hope you've enjoyed your birthday season as well. Okay, so chrysopras. That's an interesting word. Okay, so green. So we're talking about heart chakra energy. Okay. All right. All right. And an angel number. Today for lunch, I had white rice and I don't know what you call it. I guess it's sweet spicy chicken, something or other. Glazed sweet spicy chicken, something or other. It's Indian. I love it. I definitely fell in love with Indian food as soon as I got to Malaysia and had it. All right, so love, or and that could be something about India, India, U.S. So American Indian or some other India. Okay, it could be India. Okay. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. That's good because I got some wild dreams. No. A rare opportunity and an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations, Leo. That's good. You got some good stuff coming in. Let's take a look for you. All right. So first, we have on the receipts, splitting is chancellor. So someone could be a chancellor. Okay. What is a chancellor? I can look it up and get a definition. I could guess and tell you. It's dealing with a school of some sort, as far as I know. A senior state or legal official. Oh, so around the world, this could be, yeah, okay. So senior state or legal official. The head of government in some European countries, such as Germany. So there's a chancellor. Speak the truth, even if your voice shakes, Leo. Speak the truth. You are the lion. Roar. That's what lions do. Right? Don't be afraid. Don't meow. Roar. You're a lion. Not a kitty cat. All right. So roar. Don't be afraid to do that. Okay. All right. And that was the headboard, by the way. Okay. Become a curator of divine substance. Work on it, Leo. Work on it. This portal today, Leo. Go outside, meditate. Do something outside of the ordinary. So if you do meditate, do something extra. Perhaps try, I don't know, try some other meditative technique. Go near water instead. Or try something different. Okay? So become the curator of divine substance. Okay? And again, the high priestess, okay? Male or female, you can be a high priestess. Male or female, it doesn't mean you're a homosexual. Okay? No more than it means a high priest. Female is a lesbian. That's not what that means. Okay? Look what's coming for you, Leo. Do you have your account set up right? Okay. There are accounts that you can open up with like $25 so that when that money comes in, you can start transferring, start sending money. So it's not all sitting in one place. Okay? Send it out. Diversify. Right? So you have a treasure of wealth coming in. Okay? Be faithful over it, Leo. Be faithful over it. That's why you get it. Okay? Because divine believes you are. They are telling you the truth. All right. So there could be a chancellor that's coming in to tell somebody the truth, Leo. Okay? If it's not you. So they're not this person. Okay? And New York City. So if something's happening in New York City, the 5 boroughs, I don't even know what the 5 boroughs are. I've only flown to, is JFK in New Jersey or New York? I think it's in New Jersey. I don't think I've ever been actually even to New York, like airport or anything. Nothing, as far as New York City is concerned. Right? Confirmation of that. Right? So, New York City. Oh, and then on the back we have reset. This is a reset, okay? From the 9 to the 10, the 9 is completion or endings, 10 is completion. You go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles for fulfillment, okay? For the fullness. Angel number 1144 is revealing witchcraft. Okay, I won't. That's, again, it's. All right, we have this name and this name. Okay, this name and this name for you, Leo. Okay, so this name obviously could be spelled E-R-I-N. Okay, Kimberly, Kimmy. Okay, or just Kim. Okay, there could be a guy named Kim, right? I'm in Asia. Kim is a very popular name in Asian culture. Right? I knew a gentleman, a brown man, um, in the military, and his name was Kim. His last name was Kim. Last name, first name. His first name was Kim, I believe. I've also met a man whose name is Lauren. You might need to tell somebody this, Leo. Don't be afraid. You might have to tell somebody this, Leo. Don't be afraid. Okay? Don't be afraid to tell them. Someone might need to, okay? Before you tell them that, you might need to do the serenity. God grant me to recognize what I can change and what I can't, to know the difference. Okay, and lastly for you, Leo. Last card for you, Leo. Is the crystal. Okay, and again, just so that you know, the way that you spell that word is Chrysoprase. Okay, in case I did not pronounce it correctly or it doesn't come through clearly. All right. Okay, and that is showing us TV dinners for life. So that's incarceration or poverty. Okay, TV dinners for life, and that's revealing a celebrity. So there is a celebrity, okay, Yolanda Adams. There is a celebrity, I'm not saying that's her, I'm just, Yolanda Adams is a celebrity. So TV dinners for life, whoever this is, however that goes, they could be getting TV dinners for life. The celebrity could be getting TV dinners for life. P. Diddy might get TV dinners for life. Right, whoever. Okay. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Next, we have Virgo. Okay. So, Virgo, let's go ahead and get going on you and find out what it is that Most High would like to show you during this rare 999 portal. 2025 again is 9. Empress. And what is this? What do we have here? Someone might be asking. Virgo. Okay. So we have the Empress, the number 3. I was so deprived of feminine touch in my life to feel safe and nurtured. Okay. I'm no longer afraid of this and I'm ready to embrace it. Excuse me. Okay. So robbing Peter to pay Paul is the 5 of Pentacles energy. So someone's really having a tough time with their money. And we are looking at the Page of Swords. Okay. So someone's talking shit about you. Virgo, somebody's talking shit about you. Okay. About what you got, what you don't got, what you can get, what you don't get, right? How you do it, where you do it, right? They're talking about you. Okay. Tell them to shut up and return to sender. Just tell them. Tell them, Virgo. Say, shut up and return to sender. Just tell them. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get a lifestyle card for Virgo. Okay. And we are in okay, you could be feeling alienated at this time, Virgo. Okay. You could be feeling alienated, confirmation. You could be feeling alienated at this time, but that's okay though. Because again, what I've learned on my journey is that there are a couple of key things to help clear up your bloodline, okay, and get you on track. Okay. 1 is temporary isolation. 2 is celibacy. And 3 is meditation. You must do those 3 things. You must do those 3 things if you want to awaken. You don't have to read your Bible. In fact, you can burn that bitch. Because it's full of lies. Okay? Because it's manipulated by man. That's why the Vatican hides shit from you. You wonder why? You think Most High Divine Source, the creator of all divine or all that exists, you think they would only give you 66 books and be like, here, that's all you need. I'm not releasing anything else. Take these 66 books. You think so? In all of eternity, you think that's all divine has to say? You think that's all that he's ever given his prophets and prophetesses? Yeah? His seers? You think that's all he's ever given them? Okay. The others just are not widely distributed. So you have to go find them. Okay? So you could be feeling alienated at this time. Okay? But don't worry about it. It's a necessary part of the process. It is a necessary part of the process. Okay? Let's get an angel number for you, Virgo. Oh, let me read. Okay. The end of a partnership creates room for new bonds to flourish. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off, Virgo, whatever it is. If it's old, dead, stale, stank, cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Somebody could physically stank. It could be their sacral. We saw nasty sacral with, what was that? Taurus? I don't know. Okay. 444. You could be seeing the angel. Oh, it's 442. 442 in Malaysia right now. I haven't even looked at the time the whole time that I've been recording or I've been live. It's 442 right now. So it's going to click 444 while we're on the Virgo reading. That's pretty clear. Okay. Oh, let me read this card too. For protection, get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources, human resources. That's help, human resources, okay, in the upright, to make things happen. You got some good things coming too. All right. And of course, all high vibrational, of course you do. Of course you do, right? It's just a matter of time. And just know this, Virgo, understand this, Virgo. The moon sets and the sun rises every 24 hours. And tomorrow it's going to be the same. So what does that mean? Just take a deep breath and just know that one day you will dance in the light, in the pearly gates, whatever that means for you. Okay? And I don't get with all the religious pearly gates. That's not why I said that. I meant pearly gates like celebration. Okay? Not pearly gates like met St. Peter at the pearly gates. Not like that. And crystal number. Oh, looking at the name Nakisha. Okay, so that could be relevant for anyone. Crystal card. Crystal. So malachite. Okay, someone's name could be Malachi. Okay, malachite. Virgo. Okay. As they say in the army, get you some. Get you some. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and place these in the stack and see what it is we have for Virgo. And again, thank you all so much for being a part of the journey, being patient. And I know I went 2 months without posting a reading, and again, it was necessary. That's what I was guided to do, to be quiet. That's what I was guided to do for that time period, right? And I am one who obeys divine source. Okay, so this name could resonate with you, or this name could resonate for your journey, Virgo. Okay, the name Alfonso, Luis, Kalila, Michael. It could be something about an adoption. Okay, and we are. That's interesting. The Page of Swords is out here again. All right. So natural age is nothing but a number and synchronicity. Natural age is nothing but a number and synchronicity. So Virgo, okay, let me first address those who may be dealing with the sacral confidence issue. Okay, dealing with a sacral confidence issue, you better go get you some crystals. You better light some sage, Palo Santo. Do put that crystal right there. Lay down and do your meditation work. Okay, and alchemize that energy. Okay, but if you are aging, we're all aging in the 3D. If you are aging, okay, and you are having a problem accepting, okay, so um, and even with me, the changes that this physical body goes through. So for a month, when I was in Thailand, I had a gym membership. I paid for a gym membership. Then I've gone the last month without a gym membership, and you can tell the difference. So again, it's just that's part of the 3D. That's part of the physicality of this place that we're in. Okay, um, and so if you're feeling bad about how you're aging, or if that's bothering you, listen. It's not older, okay? It's wiser. And I certainly hope that's true for you. It's not older, it's wiser. Okay, so with each day that you do age, okay, and people today have a very skewed, Divine is sharing this with me, very skewed perspective about what age is or old is, okay? So prior to the flood, humans lived hundreds of years. So if you were, I don't know, let's say you're 60 now, okay? If you're 60 now, and you compare that to, say, Noah, what was Noah 60? When Noah was 60, because he lived to be like 765 years old or something, because Noah was at 60, that was like 12. Like, so what is age? What is it? Again, I'm 50, okay? For whatever that good, bad, you may be like, ooh, you look terrible for 50. You look good for 50. Whatever you may think, it doesn't matter to me, but I'm just saying, right? It's up there, okay? Age ain't nothing but a number. I dated a woman who was 20 years older than me. She didn't look 10 years older than me. She looked like Anne Margaret. She was a gorgeous woman, but she was 20 years older than me, actually. No one knew it, okay? And that was 20 years ago, okay? Um, Finley, so there's something about 2020 vision. Okay. So Finley, I think I said Finley. Okay. So Finland, you could be traveling there. Oh, we have a bisexual cross-dresser. Bisexual cross-dresser. Okay. So Virgo, you could be dealing with that, or that could be you. If that's the way you roll, just understand that's not a divine union. Okay? Okay. Same sacral energies cannot be a divine union together. That cannot be. Okay? It cannot. Divine will not have. So we're looking at Keisha and Keisha. Look at this. I'm just looking over there. Virgo, that could be you. Or you're dealing with one of those. Okay? Someone's retiring early. They could be retiring early to spend more time with you, or you could be retiring early to spend more time with someone. Okay? Someone's corny. Okay? I could be called corny. Okay? I could be called corny. Again, do you know you have matured when what other people say about you don't bother you? Okay? Right? You know you have matured when you can just walk away. Okay? Under certain circumstances. Okay? If I was Chris Rock, I would have punched fucking Will Smith teeth out. That right there, they would have had to cut the broadcast. I'm just saying. I was gonna say I'm not that nigga, but I'm just saying I'm not that nigga. I'm just saying, because I'm not a nigga. I'm just saying. And that's just an ignorant person, any race. Okay? But I'm just saying. Okay? That is what this is. All right? So don't take anything that I say like over the top. If it doesn't easily apply, if it's a surprise to you, then it's not for you. Okay? We have the Empress, and the other side of that is never gonna get it. Say it in Vogue. Someone's name could be Dawn. Right? To me, in the 90s, she was the hottest one of them. To me, Dawn was. Today she's homeless, unfortunately, and that's a true story. Homeless, living in her car. Dawn from In Vogue, platinum music group, homeless, living in her car today. Okay? So you need to tell somebody, Virgo, that they are never going to get it. Even if they got it before, they're never going to get it again. You need to let them know because they think they're going to get it again. Okay? It's 1:11 up there on the video timer. 1:11, 1:11 when I looked up there. I haven't even been paying attention to the time. Okay? And I mean on the video. Okay? So we have next, we have Corrupt Doctor. Corrupt Doctor. Confirmation. Everybody needs to go outside today, it seems like. Go outside, go outside, go outside. Okay? I think I'm starting to glisten. Am I starting to glisten? I feel like it. Like I said, it creates noise. That's why I don't turn the air conditioner. This is their name, not Jesus. That is Zeus. That is Zeus. There is no J in the Hebrew language. Yeshua was a Hebrew. There is no J. How do you spell Yeshua, Jesus, when there is no J in the Hebrew language? Why do people call them Jesus? Because that's what man did. Their name is not Jesus. That is not their name. Their name is Issa or Yeshua. Again, go beyond the Bible and you will find that out. Okay? But they are with you, your Virgo. So, honor your ascended master. Issa is an ascended master. Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is an ascended master. Is an ascended master. Okay? Honor them. They are with you. Okay? Ooh, got a name. Okay? Other side is revealing East Coast. Okay? So Issa's with you on the East Coast. Peter could be on the East Coast. Okay? Okay? These also could be on the East Coast. Okay? And, yeah. All right. So, that's it for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. Enjoy your 9/9 portal. Take full advantage, I hope. All right? Libra, let's move on to some justice. All right? Okay, so Libra, all routines no longer suffice. I said all. It says old. Old routines no longer suffice. Release the habits that drain you and create room for what keeps you energized, productive, and feeling your best. So I said all routines. So this is definitely that specifically was for a Libra who is on the cusp of having to decide, do I stay in the matrix or do I take this blind leap into the wherever that I don't know where I'm stepping, but I know that it's the better way to go, but I'm enjoying my life in the matrix and low vibrational, and I'm enjoying the drugs, I'm enjoying the sex, I'm enjoying the whatever, parties, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with going to parties, right? But again, isolation, meditate, like if you're not taking time out to do those things. So for that, Libra, all routines no longer suffice. Okay? So let's go ahead and tap into your energy and see what's going on with you. Okay. Justice is on the way for many of us. Okay. And when I say on the way, I mean it's in the process in the 3D. Okay. For many of us. All right. So, okay. Divine Source Universe, what would you have to say? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Wow. So let's take these and see what happens. I like that. I am definitely a calculated risk taker. I am a calculated risk taker. I am. Okay. I shop 15 different places before I decide that I'm going to make a buying decision. I I'm pretty bad about that, but I am a calculated decision maker. Some people may not like that. My divine masculine may not like that. Whenever I meet her, she may be like, just make a decision. I'm like, you know what I heard one time? And someone down here mentions that they're a Sagittarius. No, no vanity. Okay, so no vanity. Shout out to you. All right. So no vanity. Um, you might resonate, and others might resonate with this too. But I heard it said about Sagittarians, um, and it is never ask a Sagittarian what they want to eat because it takes them forever to decide because they the energy general energy of a Sagittarian is an explorer. So if you ask them what do they want to eat, it's like or it just doesn't matter, right? And it doesn't matter in large part, right? So yeah. So let's take a look at these cards. These 4 cards came out for you, Leo or Libra. Okay. Take a look. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Temperance. Oh, that is Sagittarian energy. That is Sagittarian energy. All right. And we have a lot of pages out here and the Page of Wands. Okay. So we have some information coming in about some money. Okay. Patience is needed. Okay, Libra. All right. So those are good. Place those in the stack. Angel number. That 444 for Virgo, that was pretty sweet confirmation. That 444 was pretty sweet. And I said, all right. So for you, Libra, slow down. Okay. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Old routines no longer suffice, Libra. Change your ways. It's time. Change your ways. Are you ready to change your ways? Again, humans do not change easily, typically, generally. Okay? They do not. Humans have a very difficult time changing, which is interesting because you're at the top of the pyramid. You should be the master of change. You should be the master of alchemy. Right? You should be. You're at the top. You should be. Okay, let's pull a lifestyle card. Libra. Childhood games. I'm going to keep that out and then we're going to shuffle. Okay, so if somebody's a pill popper or on prescriptions or abuse them, okay, childhood games, childish games, okay. You see all the different shades of the babies, okay. You know there are documented cases of Caucasian or non-brown couples having children that are of a lighter skin complexion, okay. There are cases all over the world where that happens. With the melanoma, whatever. Again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know that. Or a doctor. Okay? So there you go, Libra. And what else do we have left for the Libra? Libras. What else do we have left? I'm looking at young death. Mm. And let's get a crystal for you. I think I'm going to get some more different crystal cards just so I can read them. I did not realize how bad these were when it comes to the font, and it's thin, so it's not bold print, so it's really, really difficult to see. Okay. All right. All right. So lapis lazuli. Okay, lapis lazuli. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking stone right there. I like that color. Okay, right there. So get you some of that if you can, Libra, to help you walk away from all of the old routines that no longer suffice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. That's an ego death. That's what that's for. We all must go through it if we want to ascend. We all must go through an ego death because we all have ego. Okay. So somebody's getting ready to fly, fly away. Okay. Pack your bags. Pack your bags with the confirmation bird. Pack your bags. Okay. And then there are some Libras or others in this who are dealing with needing to embrace the dark side, okay? With the temperance energy. Again, patience for the journey. Every 24 hours, and actually less than that. I said every 24 hours, but less than that. Sunrise, moon set, sunrise. Again, so just patience, patience, patience. You know how long Divine has been waiting for justice on this earth? Patience, patience. He's been waiting for man to get it together, to awaken, for somebody bold enough, big enough, bad enough, courageous enough, willing to break those chains of tradition, religion that bind, kill, torture. He's been waiting for a long time, long time, long time. He sent one. They didn't accept him. They didn't accept him. They crucified him. So, well, how long? How long? How long? How long? How long will I separate? It's Red Hot Chili Peppers. Time. I don't believe it then. Something. Split my throat, it's all I ever. Okay, so something about an earth sign on the 404, and the next message. Oh, we have names. Okay, so take a look here, Libra. Do you resonate with any of these names, or are you any of these names? Okay. Oh, also on the back we have instant gratification. That's dark energy. Okay. On the 44, you could be seeing 44s. Do it. Old routines, Libra, block them, block right now. Block them. Block them. Go to social media and block them right now. Okay? Because they do not serve your good. Because they are a page. They do not serve your good. Okay? Or a knight. Don't. Okay? Block. You might need to block them. You might need to block them. Okay? I don't know. You know who that is. Okay? And it may not be Melinda. It may be Mel something else. Okay? Could be Melissa. Could be Imelda and go by Mel. Could be any. Right? Okay? Block them. Master Builder 11. Okay? So for you, Libra, let's take a look at Master Builder 11 and find out and get some information for you on Master Builder 11 quickly. Master Builder 11 is known as the intuitive or psychic number, focusing on spiritual awakening and inspiration rather than physical construction. While 11 carries a profound spiritual significance related to insight and spiritual awareness, 22 is the master number specifically associated with creation and building of on a grand scale. Okay? So when you are a master intuitive, okay? Master intuitive, Master Builder 11, use it for good. Use it for good. On the other side, we have Vatican. They are not highly intuitive. They are just sneaky and dark, okay? And pill poppers and druggies, right? But the Vatican, I mentioned them. All the things that they hide from you, okay? Cumberland County anywhere, okay? Also could be something about cucumbers. I had cucumber salad the other day, okay? Here's a Knight of Pentacles with a delivery. Here it comes, galloping in. Black web, photos, info of you somewhere. But they're getting busted and looking disgusted and looking rather crusted. Next for you, we have the Ace of Pentacles for the big whopper. Okay, someone might like Burger King. I've been traveling in Southeast Asia since May. I have only been to a Burger King once. Okay, no KFC. They do have those here. No McDonald's. Nope. Yep, just once, and that was early on. I was like the first. I think I was in Sepang, Malaysia, when I went to that Burger King. It was like the very first thing I ate when I got here because of the 19-hour flight or travel time or however long it was. That was the first thing, okay, that I had eaten when I got here. But other than that, no Burger King or fast food like that. Crossroads. Although we've come, I'm hearing this song a lot, to the end of the road, I just can't let go. Okay. Somebody thinks you belong to them, but you don't. That's why you've come to the end of the road. Okay? So that you can get what's promised to you and go from the 9 to the 10, or go from the 6 to the 7, go from the 7 to the 8, go from the 5 to the 10, however it goes for you. Okay, however it goes for you, Libra. All right? So, one more card, and that is the crystal. Oh, no, two more, sorry. Okay? All right? So, we're looking at your crystal, and again, that name is Lapis Lazuli. Okay, Lazuli. Okay. Maurice, you could be the Libra that needs to, I've been saying it all along and it's coming out. I was saying the sea crystal, right? Crystals, but there you go. I said you could be dealing with someone whose name is Crystal. Rare event. Rare event, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Someone said, connect with Jesus Christ. You know what? Oh, let me tell your dumbass something. You have no idea who the fuck I am. You have no idea. Connect with Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Do you think that I would be sitting here with a kidney that does not receive any anti-rejection meds and divine let me enjoy this transplanted kidney and me bash Jesus Christ? Do you think if I was at odds with Jesus Christ, do you think divine would bless me in such a way? I don't think so. So fuck you. Where's the card? I know it came out here. I can't find it. So maybe that's what it came out here for, because divine source knew I was going to have to tell somebody that. You dumbass. You don't know who the fuck I am. I could speak right now and your fucking hair will start to fall out. Don't say shit to me about my relationship with Most High. Okay? Next. Okay? Somebody's dragging ass. Okay? Because they're immature. Take a look at the names. Libra. Okay? And the last card is of the world, but not in the world. Of the world, but not in the world. Okay? Any of the names that have come out could live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dragging ass. Okay? So someone's lazy, slow, or something that they should be bringing you, Libra, that they're not. Okay? That they're not. All right? So, thank you so much, Libra. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey and the channel. All right, next we move on to Scorpio. Okay, so let's go ahead and get things together here for Scorpio. 1331, you could be seeing those numbers. We had those numbers come out. That was the first one, 1331. Okay, and that's for good fortune, 1331. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Scorpio, what is? We'll take it off. Ooh. Although we've come to the end of the road, you just gotta let me go. I don't belong to you, 'cause you forfeited me. I don't belong to you. You don't know me. Although we've... All right. Love, magic, witchcraft, dark, evil, demonic. Okay. Landed close to the heart. We got the 8 of Cups for walking away. And the Knight of Wands. Didn't I say they are knight? A Knight of Wands and the Empress. I'm sure that came out in reverse. I didn't see it, right? But I mean, with all this other energy here, okay? So it could be an Empress who walked away, okay, from this, okay? And the Empress energy could be a male or female. Excuse me. Empress energy could be a male or female, okay? Right? Man, compassionate. You know, I was thinking about today very quickly. I was thinking about the perfect man. Okay? The perfect man, which looks nothing like what society shows us. The perfect man. But I was thinking about it, and it was because of a question that came to me. And the question was, can you be a mother? That was the question. So men, let me ask you something. Can you be a mother? Not in the physical sense. These aren't lactating. Okay? Not in the physical sense. Okay? But can you be a mother? Can you nurture, cook, clean the house, not kill the kids, clean the house or your spouse, you know what I'm saying? Right? But they enjoy the meal, okay? Clean the house, okay? Braid your daughter's hair and cut your son's hair. Can you be a mother? Can you be a mother? Men, can you be a mother? Okay, you can. I don't know if you want to be, but you can be. But I tell you, if you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine, you understand what I just said. And you understand those roles. And you understand, yeah, you know. Crystals. Let's go ahead and get some crystals for Scorpio. Scorpio, crystal, Scorpio. Which crystal does Scorpio need, divine source? Turquoise. So turquoise, okay? Confirmation, dog started barking. So get some turquoise, Scorpio. All right. Angel number. Angel number for Scorpio. Divine source, what angel number? Very common that I've been seeing. In fact, there's a sign right outside the hotel across the street that has what do you call it? A digital billboard. And on it, there's this phone number, or part of this phone number, sorry. 3222, right? 32 right there. That's okay. I'm just looking at 13 and 31 and 222. Okay. So how do you move toward, or excuse me, forward toward your life true calling? Scorpio, this is what you need to do. Do what makes you happy. And again, fucking the neighborhood could make you happy. But it asks a question. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? So other things might make you happy, Scorpio, or may have made a Scorpio happy, but those weren't the true callings. Okay? Whatever that may have been. Okay? Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these will help you discover life's purpose. Okay, Scorpio? So there we go. And lifestyle. Divine source, ancestors of the Scorpios that are watching us or that will hear this. What lifestyle card or cards do they need to see, hear, or know of? Okay, only one came out. We will take that one, and it is a pothole. So there's a stumbling block. That's what you do when you hit a pothole. That's what, right? Hopefully you don't get stuck, but that's what happens when you hit a pothole. Okay? So there are Scorpios who are in potholes. That makes sense, right? Because Scorpio is death. So every zodiac sign serves a purpose. Both their light energy and their dark energy in this place serve a purpose. That doesn't mean you have to stay in the dark energy, okay, for any of the zodiacs, okay? But we have a pothole, okay? That could be a sinkhole too, okay? Florida has a lot of sinkholes or deals with a lot of sinkholes. Does Texas deal with sinkholes? I don't know if Texas deals with sinkholes. All right, so let's go. Could be something about a sinking hole. Mail theft on the walking away. So perhaps the mail theft is no longer occurring. They don't have anywhere to send my mail, so I don't. Well, I don't know who would be sending me anything in the mail, but the FBI and all, they already know where I am, so they're going to show up or something. They're not sending me anything in the mail. And don't send me anything in the mail, Judge. You don't have my address. Okay? And meaning there's no address. That's what I mean. Okay? Aiding and abetting. Okay? And mail theft. So someone was paying someone at the post office to take your mail. Scorpio, or a Scorpio is paying somebody or having someone keep your mail at the post office, steal your mail. It's amazing what people can do. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, amazing. To the sadness, what people can do. Okay. All right. So that card, William, is not associated with this angel number. It was just showing, so I showed it to you. But MK Ultra is, and McAfee. So we saw McMillan and McAfee. So there's definitely something about a Mac name. Okay. Excuse me. Or someone's name is Mac. Okay. Like Red Mac. Mm-hmm. Okay. MK Ultra, McAfee. Okay. Next, looking at Pennsylvania. Okay. Men, if you are celibate today and you continue to keep your sacral clean, you do have a healing wand. Okay. You do. And if it's not, it is becoming. And again, that is only through purification. That is only through purification. Okay. Healing wand. That is to be saved for your divine masculine or feminine, whichever you are not, that's coming into you for your divine union. Okay? That's what that's for. Okay? So on the other side of healing wand, we have, that's what you need to do, no vanity. That's what you need to do with your fucking comment. That's what you need to do right there. All right? And when you grow, then you wake. So you first you wake the fuck up, and then you grow the fuck up after you wake the fuck up. Okay? Remember that, no vanity, before you bring your ass back into my live chat again. And send one of my ancestors to energetically choke your ass. Don't fuck around and find out. Okay? All right, these names. See, I am just as loving as I was before I started correcting her or him, whoever that is. Okay? I can say what I can say and move on because there are no emotions attached to it. It's just truth. It's just truth. Get the fuck out of my way. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, click off the channel. Nobody asking you to stay here. You're not getting paid. I'm not even getting paid. You don't need to stay here. Leave. Go. Bye. Okay? All right? So, on the back, Scorpio. Scorpio went. That's the siren. Scorpio. So there's a Scorpio who went to hireahitman.com or a Scorpio who hired a hitman. Take a look at the names. Okay? So we have Morgan, Melanie, Melissa. I think I said Melissa earlier. And Malik. Okay? Okay? I'm thinking about Malik Sealy, the basketball player who passed, NBA player who passed in a car accident. He was Kevin Garnett's best friend. Kevin Garnett is known as the truth. That's what Kevin Garnett is known as. And I'm not a big Kevin Garnett fan, but the name Kevin did come out. I think he was a great power forward / center. But he's a good player. But everybody, well, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know, even though I grew up watching Michael, my heart is with Kobe. You know that. Okay. Hunter always has been. Always. Even when he played, it was just how it was. Okay. Hunter. Okay. Let me say this. Michael Jordan amazed me. Kobe Bryant inspired me. Okay? Or inspires me. Michael Jordan entertains me. But Kobe, the Mamba, inspires me. And there's a difference between those two beings. There is a difference. One of them will give you the shoes off their feet when they leave the court. The other will say, go pay $250 and go get your own pair. There is a difference between those two spirits. One is a billionaire, so the other is only worth, I don't know, hundreds of millions. But the heart is very different between those two beings. Very different. Okay? So we have the name Hunter. And that's on the Three of Swords. Okay? So Hunter, someone could be a photographer, professional, or just in their leisure. Mexican cartel, or someone could be a physical hunter of duck, whatever. Okay. Mexican cartel. Okay. So there could be a connection to Mexican cartel with someone's name who is Hunter. Someone might be having an affair with an attorney or their attorney. We saw that you will need an attorney, so someone could have got an attorney, and any attorney that's defending them, they're paying them on the side with some booty or some coochie or some wee-wee. Okay? Do the work. Do the work, Scorpio. Do the work. Okay? Oh, I said the name, and now it's coming out. And I didn't even see this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Scorpio. Look. You either need to remove or whatever those energies are in your life, because there is no reason why I would mention those names and then those names came out and that not be significant for you. Okay? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Next. Let me read. I didn't read Scorpio. Let me read Scorpio. Matters of love and creativity have run their course. New passion projects and love stories await when you embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Okay? Now we move on to Sagittarius. All right? So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get some tarot. Thank you so much, Divine, for all of the zodiac signs and what they bring to the channel here for me, and them being attentive and them liking the videos, sharing the videos. If any of you share the videos, thank you so much. Any of it, any of the content. I am thankful for what you do to help the channel, because this is definitely one of the channels that's been shadow banned. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure. So, Seven of Cups. So choices. Okay? So choices. Okay? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Sagittarius. What's going on? What's going on, Sagittarius? You're about to be hit with some options. Drum roll, please. That's what I'm feeling. You're about to get hit with some options. Ooh, I just realized the Ten of Pentacles must have been pushed inside the... Remember this card first came out? Right? It must have been pushed inside, but I didn't see it. The name Toro, okay? Toro, or it could... Isn't that like a heavy equipment manufacturer? Toro, I think, like heavy commercial lawnmowers or something, I think. Okay? This card has been in there the whole time, and it makes sense that it comes out now. I mean, it was hidden. What's the other side? Oh. So wow, that's interesting. Just for me, that's interesting. Okay? So let's go ahead and place these in the stack and see. And again, thank you so much for being patient. Lifestyle cards. Sagittarius, family matters are shifting in a big way. Trust the endings, the number 9, occurring in your personal life will allow you to build upon a foundation you need and crave. Could be something about cravings. Am I craving anything? Again, I don't know. That definitely fluctuates with me, for sure, as my nose itches. As far as the eating, some days I don't eat anything, and then other days I eat multiple times a day. It just varies. Okay. Recently, I haven't been eating much at all. Divine is definitely through the blood moon and all of that. I was fasting. Divine definitely had me in like 12-hour increment like type of things. Okay. So calm, Sagittarius. Calm. This is good. We like calm. Okay. This is good. Stay calm. It's all under control. No one's going to take what belongs to you because it belongs to you. Okay? The only way you can mess it up is if you mess it up. That's the only way you can mess it up. Nobody else can mess it up for you except you. Again, I've been walking alone for a long, long time. A long time. Okay? And I'm just fine. I'm just fine. Okay? Atlanta. Okay, so Sagittarians, there could be something about Atlanta. Some of these options could live in Atlanta, whatever these options are, opportunities or other things, people, okay, relationships. Kansas, so Atlanta and Kansas could be coming together. Okay, or Atlantis and Sagittarian, okay, connected to Atlantis. So Atlanta, and Kansas. So there might be a choice between Atlanta and Kansas. I was going to say Canvas. Somebody's needing. Someone's needing an exorcism, Sagittarius. Okay. Is that you? Someone's needing. And Baton Rouge. Okay. So someone in Baton Rouge needs an exorcism, perhaps. Okay. Louisiana, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Okay, could be a sister, could be Rhonda. Rhonda could need help. Help me, Rhonda. Could be Valerie. Okay. Could be something about shopping that's going to happen. Shopping spree. You could be going on a shopping spree, Sagittarius, or someone's getting ready to take you on a shopping spree, or that your pentacles are about to blow up, okay, and you are about to be able to go shopping, okay. Oh, I said, and there's the Page of Pentacles with the consultant, okay. So consultant opportunity approaching, okay, in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Atlanta, okay. Shopping, Joseph and Josephine could be significant for your journey. Okay. Joseph or Josephine, not Josephine. I guess it could be Joseph and Josephine. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. Ask Divine Source if the church that you're going to, if the pastor or anyone else is in there inappropriately touching the children. The church that you go to, ask Divine Source. And then meditate on it and see what Divine shows you. Okay? These names. Collective. Sagittarius. Okay. On the other side of calm, we have Alton and Brandy. Okay? So there could be something about Alton, Brandy, Alethea, or Alberta, or Albert. Okay? Any of those names. Okay? Or it could be something about the drink brandy. We had the celebrity card come out. Brandy is a celebrity. Alton Brand is a celebrity. Yeah. Or something like that, right? Isn't there a celebrity Alton? There's a celebrity Alton. I don't know if I got their name correct. Oh, and that's it, Sagittarius. Okay. So, Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for your energy and being on your journey. Okay. And next, we move on to Capricorn. Okay. So, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get going. Okay. So it says, release whatever's been weighing on your mind. If words were left unsaid and elusive stories still replay in your head, say what you need to get it off your chest so you can move on for good. It says, for good. And that is for good, for abundance, for good, for your good. That's also what that means. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get Tarot. We got the Leo. It didn't come out, but I'm okay. Looking at now is not the time to be silent. That's what I'm looking at. Now is not the time to be silent, and we got 4 tarot cards. Now is not the time to be silent. That's why I started coming back on and posting. Now is not the time to be silent. Okay? So this is what we're looking at here. Okay? Combative energy, 5 of Wands. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. I mentioned the 9 of Pentacles earlier. Going from the 9 to the 10. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay? So someone who speaks the truth. And then we have someone who is incarcerated. Okay? Or about to be. They're close if they are not. Okay? They're close. 9 of Swords. Okay? They don't see a way out because there is no way out. This person is, look, they're surrounded by knives. There's no way out. Okay? And they're fighting each other probably, or within themselves. Okay? How was I so stupid? How was I so dumb? How did I believe them? How did I fall for that? How did I? I know this for sure. Whatever happens in my journey, it happened that way for a reason. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay? Everything happened for a reason. The people that I cut off and they no longer reach out to me or no longer contact me or anything like that, that is telling. Why? Because if you have nothing to hide, then why are you? Okay, why are you? If there's nothing to hide, why are you? Capricorn. Oh, I already read it. I was excited to read it again for you, Capricorn. Okay. Lifestyle cards, universe, Aravat, divine source. What is it that the Capricorns need to see in regard to lifestyle for the 9-9 portal? What is going to resonate with those that are watching this video that speak to or resonate with the Capricorn energy? Ooh. So Capricorn, someone who you were connected to or still is connected to is in the hospital. Hopefully it's not you. Okay? Somebody's in the hospital. Nausea, sick. This is the back of a wheelchair, and that's medical records. Okay? Sickness. Okay, release whatever is weighing you down or weighing on your mind. Weighing, it could be a physical thing. Weighing, someone could be obese. Okay? Whatever is weighing you down, physically or spiritually, arterially, whatever it is. 10-10. I saw that this morning. 10-10. All right. So, Capricorn, it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you to put those long-term or long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process, Capricorn, but you got to do the work, right? You got to do the work. You got to do the work. Can't just skate by. Oh, did I get a crystal for Sagittarius? I mean, for, yeah, I don't think I pulled a crystal for Sagittarius. I don't remember. Nope, I don't think I did. So that would take Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn crystal, Capricorn crystal, Capricorn crystal. Okay. So Sagittarius. Wait, maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, Divine's having me pull another one. Selenite. Okay, selenite. Okay, this is a fairly common one. Okay, you should be able to find this, Sagittarius. Okay, if you go to a holistic store. Okay, and then for you, Capricorns. Wow, these words are just like unbelievable. The way that they are on here. Solar, sodalite. Yeah, sodalite. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's not just my eyes. Look at that. Like, that is super thin font on there. All right. So, yes. Okay. Let me put these in here. Hopefully, I'll remember. Yeah, I'll remember which card was the Sagittarius. Okay. What are we missing? We have lifestyle, angel number, Zodiac. That's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Capricorn. James. Braids or dreads. James could have braids or dreads. Okay? You could be James and have braids or dreads, Capricorn. Okay? Your name could be Blair, or there's a Blair you're dealing with. Tachia. Okay? Or Tisha. Okay? Time's up. And that makes sense. Look at that. Time's up for them. That's where they're busted and disgusted. Time's up. Time's up, Joker. Time's up, Joker. Time's up, Joker. Who'd you think he was? Y'all better protect your seed. Okay? Capricorns. Okay? And this is for you or someone in your journey. Okay? And when it says time's up, hopefully that doesn't mean that you did not miss your opportunity. Okay? Hopefully that's not what that means. Spiritual hallucinations. Someone could have been sending you these, Capricorn. Someone could have been sending you spiritual hallucinations to keep you out of the Nine of Pentacles or keep you from flourishing, keep you from prospering. Your signature move. Okay, again, energy signature. What is your signature move? Ghosting, cutting off people, that is definitely one of my signature moves. Just cut them off. Just, they don't know where I went. They don't know what I just cut. That is one of my signature moves. Okay? There are people who had to fuck around and find out. Okay? Okay? So for you, Capricorn, okay? What's your energy signature? Okay? If someone was to ask someone who does know you, okay, and you say, well, what would you say are the 3 strongest qualities, characteristics of this individual? What would they say about you? Okay? What would they say? Okay? This is an MIB issue. Here come the men in black. Okay, so all right, so this is the Sagittarius crystal card. Okay. Chinese food, that comes out often. Someone must really like Chinese food. Okay. Combative energy, Sierra, Jada, Gamble, and Gary. Any of those names, Capricorn, they could be your names. You could be Gary, you could be Jada, you could be Sierra, or you could be a gambler, or your last name could be Gamble. Okay? But somebody's fighting over you or because of you. But you're about to be relocated in some cases. You're about to be relocated in some cases. Okay? So get ready. We saw pack your bags, didn't we? We saw it. San Antonio. San Antonio. Someone could be ill in San Antonio. San Antonio is the Army's medical base. That's where the Army does their in the Army. Their base, there are bases in the U.S. that specialize in certain training. So Fort Huachuca is military intelligence. Fort Bragg is special forces, 82nd Airborne, and then Fort Campbell in Kentucky is air assault, and right, Fort Benning is airborne school, and Fort Sill is drill sergeant school, blah blah blah. San Antonio is where the nursing military base is, nursing school for military personnel. Okay, that's where they get trained, San Antonio. Someone could be sick in San Antonio. Okay. Or Texas. It says add some turmeric to your diet. Okay. This is tourmaline, the stone, the crystal is tourmaline. Okay. But this says add some turmeric to your diet. Okay. I put it in my tea typically. Okay. So you might want to do that, Capricorn. Okay. That might be beneficial for you. Screen timed out. Okay. And that's on the 1010. Okay. Release whatever's been weighing you down. If words were left unsaid and elusive, Capricorn, stories still replay in your head, say what you need to get them off of your chest so that you can move on. So whatever that means, you might need to just write a letter. Or write it down in a journal. Release it. Release it into the ink pen, onto the paper. Release it. You know that's what that is, right? Tiffany? On the soda light. Okay, so Tiffany could need some soda light. Okay. And Korean. Okay. So Capricorn, you could be dealing with someone who is Korean. Tiffany could be Korean, okay? Or South Korea. I saw that South Korea is for 2025 is the second most visited country in the world. Okay? South Korea. That is very surprising. South Korea. I know it's not North Korea, but still it's surprising that South Korea is the second most visited country in the world in 2025. All right. Yeah, okay, so that's it. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much. All right. And next we move on to Aquarius, and then last we have Pisces. All right. So Aquarius, say hello to a new mindset. Your relationship with money, security, and self-worth is shifting drastically. It's time to release fears around scarcity and embrace a new form of abundance. Let's go ahead and find out what your ancestors, divine source, has for you at this time. Okay, let's find out. All right. If you see any of the cards that come out again, okay, that's just a confirmation. That's all that is. Okay. And that's for any, right? That's just all that is. Just so you know. All right. Rearrange this here real quick. All right, so let's get going. I picked up the lifestyle cards first. So Aquarius, water, water flow, water flow, water flow. Screenplay. All right, so I talked about writing a moment ago, okay? A journal, but screenplay, okay? So there could be something about the celebrity who's an actor, actress. You could be Aquarius and you're watching, okay? If you are, thank you so much for tuning in. I certainly appreciate it. Next. Oh, this is an interesting one. Copper, okay? And I said that because of the back I didn't know that that's what copper looked like. That's what copper looks like. Aquarius. Okay. So aquas, get you some copper, not pennies. You're in for the abundance, not pennies. Okay, you're in for the abundance. All right, angel number. So we've had 4-4. So we've had 4-4, 4-4-4, and now we have 44-44. And if I'm not mistaken, they were in a row. I'll have to go back and watch the video and see. 4, blessing in disguise. Rejection is protection. Remember that, Aquarius. Rejection is protection. They said no to you. That's protection. They kept ghosting you. That was protection. They said no to you from the beginning and you were disappointed. That was protection. No is protection, and no is a full sentence. Okay, complete sentence. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Okay? So it sounds like Aquarius are going through a bit of a reconstruction. I just got reconstructing of Aquarius. Okay? So we have angel number. Let's get the tarot. And again, I don't know if they're on or if they were today, but whenever I've come on live, and I haven't in a while, like I said, but there's been a undercover moderator. Thank you, undercover moderator, as the devil comes out. Watch out, Aquarius. Watch out, Aquarius. There's something lurking. Something lurking. Something smirking. Mm-hmm. What else are we? We didn't get very many cards for Aquarius. Yep, just 4. So let's go. It was an inside job. So whatever it was, Aquarius, it was an inside job. Whatever that framing of, it said framework, but framing of you was, or attempt, it was an inside job. So it was a co-worker, it was a spouse, it was a child of yours, it was a sister, a mother, brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, parent. It was an inside job. Inside job. Okay. Also, that could be inside as in internal in you. It was an inside job. The work you did on yourself was an inside job. Okay? So someone could be depressed. Whoever did this inside job work against you. Okay? Steve could be depressed. Okay? Steven. Okay? It was an inside job. Okay? Steven could be in San Antonio. Okay? I said if names come out here twice, and that's on the devil. Check that shit out. Okay? And Osceola County. That's in Florida. Confirmation. Okay? So, Osceola County and the devil, Aquarius. What are you dealing with? Looking at Master Builder 33. Looking at these initials, okay? As you see them or transposed. QT, QC, QM, QB, okay? CQ, CQ duty, okay? That's in the military. That's when you have to pull duty at the overnight desk. CQ duty. Okay, so that's on screenplay. Again, I definitely encourage you to get a journal and start writing if you do not. Party all night, sleep all day. One of these individuals in that way. Okay, QT, QC, QB, QM, MB, MQ, however it goes. Okay, someone's passing away in the next 90 days, did that say? Yep, someone's passing away in the next 90 days, Aquarius. Okay. Next, your girlfriend is currently doing witchcraft against you. And the name Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Okay. Sister. Could be something about that show. Okay, Tia, Tamara. I can't remember the parents' names. Okay, there we go. And genital warts. Alrighty. So, Lisa could be doing witchcraft against you, sexual witchcraft against you. Okay? Or Lisa could have genital warts. All right. So Aquarius, that was yours. Okay. Again, it says, say hello to a new mindset. Your relationship with money, security, and self-worth is shifting drastically. It's time to release fears around scarcity and embrace a new form of abundance. Okay? And finally, we have Pisces. It's 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds. This is definitely the longest video I've ever done. You've reached, or thus far, you've reached a turning point, Pisces. It's time to release old personas and identities that don't reflect your truth so that you can finally step into who you really, truly are becoming. Okay. And it doesn't say truly. I said that. Okay. So let's go. I picked up the angel numbers first. So let's go, Pisces. Pisces angel number. Okay. Pisces angel number. What do we have for the 999 portal divine? Pisces angel number. Okay. That's double completion. Finality, actually. 12 is finality. Okay. 12 is finality. Dozen eggs, months, 12 months, finality. Okay. 12 tribes of Israel, finality. Okay. Finality. Lifestyle cards for Pisces. My Pisces is an ascendant sign. Yeah. Is in the ascendant position. Okay. Okay. So we have the magician. Upright. This is someone who's a master alchemist. Okay. This is a master alchemist. Okay. A healer. Okay. A Reiki master. Okay. This is someone who uses their gifts, spiritual gifts, for good. Okay. In the reverse, we saw mixologist at the very beginning. That's what this is in the reverse. Okay. It's a kitchen witch or someone who does evil. They use their gifts for evil. Okay. So, looking at East London, it could be something about London, England, London bridges falling down. Something could be falling down in London, or for someone whose name is London. Ooh, looking at the sun, let's see what comes out. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that's the message, 10 of Pentacles. Balance, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, we'll take those. I don't mean to keep shuffling. Oh, we got 3 actually. Okay, so let me take a look at these. Okay, so my family is very dear to me and I want you as a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all of your needs. Yeah. Here I am. 9 of Wands. Each time I think we are finally safe, another wound of mine is resurfaced and I retreat until I feel it won't hurt anymore. Okay? So this is someone who is just out of balance. because what they're even saying in here doesn't make sense. Because the only reason why, let me read this to you again, Pisces. Each time I think that we are finally safe, another wound of mine is resurfaced. So this individual here, just with those words, they can't be doing the work, because if you're doing the work, nothing is resurfacing. Okay? It resurfaces when there's a hole in the matrix. Okay? So that person, they're not doing the work, or they're not doing it consistently. Okay? So they may meditate, but then they still go out, they still have the sex buddy, right? That, what is that? You're still at zero. Okay? So if you have zero here, right? Negative numbers, positive numbers. If this is zero, you're still over here, or you're still right here. Okay? So you do the meditation work, the meter goes up, but you're still fucking on the bed buddy, right? That doesn't equal out. That doesn't. Okay? They're messing up your sacral energy. Okay? Crystal. Okay? Crystal card. Thank you so much, Divine. Confirmation. And we have hematite. Okay? Hematite. I think these cards are very beneficial. I just need to get some other ones because these are not readable. And I wonder if that's one of the complaints on the reviews. I need to go look. Okay? But hematite. All right, Pisces. Okay. So we'll go ahead and place these in the stack, and we will finish up the last Zodiac. Again, thank you so much for being a part, coming in, taking, even if you only just listened for your Zodiac sign, that's okay, no problem. I might do the same. You know, if I was come across the video, if I do today, I might just zoom over to the Sagittarius and my sun sign and just read it, not listen to the whole thing. You know, just however, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. So once a liar, and there's something about a climactic event, Pisces. We read about it. We talked about it, right? We read about it, right? You've reached a turning point, okay? Step into who you're finally becoming, okay? All right? But someone still lies. They'll always lie. They're a habitual liar, okay? 12-12 for a divine union. Okay? Divine union. Okay? You can only see that through the third eye. And even then, divine doesn't share everything with you, because divine delights in surprising us sometimes, just like you delight in surprising others with good. Okay? I said it. I said it earlier. Okay? Kalila. Okay? A magician. She could be a magician. Okay? Or she's dealing with someone who is a magician. Vatican secrets. Okay. I see JAG for Judge Advocate General. That's the military's legal system. A whiner is crying. Okay. It's probably the person who keeps lying. Okay. On hematite splits. Black tie event. Okay. That goes with that, I'm sure. Okay. Get near Clapton. Get near Clapton. You look wonderful tonight. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And everyone turns to see this beautiful lady who's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel alright? And I say, yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Mm-mm. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Eric, come on. The letter Z, okay? Balancing. This divine union is going to balance the male and female out, okay? It's going to balance out the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Whatever else needs to be balanced out. Probably only, it's a pentacle, it's love, healing, right? That. Here it comes. Here it comes, Pisces. I hope you're ready. I have this up here for all of us. For all of us. For all of us. There could be a bald male Aries. That could be who's coming in for you. Okay? Female, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay? Could be. We have these names: Lucas, Edward, Lewis, Liam. Okay? Luca, Edwin, Edward, Eddie, Ed, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. My family is, oh, I read that. Okay. Oh, and on the other side of those names, we have Mississippi. So they could be in Mississippi. Looking at Angelina Jolie. Okay. That name, Angelina, Angela, Angelique, Angelica, Jolie, Julie, Jules. Okay. Mississippi. Any of these individuals, Pisces, could live in Mississippi. Okay. Or you could be in Mississippi. And these names just resonate or are a part of your journey in some way, light or dark. Okay. Someone's sibling is touching their child. You need to get into that. You need to look into that. Someone's sibling is touching their child. Stuck in the matrix, they probably let it happen. Each time I think we are finally, oh, I read that. Okay, so this is Nine of Wands. On Jerome. I said Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Watch my. All right. So Jerome could be stuck in the matrix. Okay. Pisces. Someone is a racist. Okay. So they could be racist against Jerome. Okay. And I think that's it. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. It is 2:27 currently on the video clock. It is time-wise. I don't know what time it is time-wise. Let me not mess with that. I'll probably end up cutting it off. 6:08. Okay? On 9/9 in the evening in Malaysia. Okay? And thank you so much for being a part of the journey, collective. Tune in again soon.